After voting no on the stimulus package that passed the House and Senate last week, every single Republican in the House and Senate voted no, by the way. Republicans now understand that they got to do something. They got to deliver something for the American public so they know that they're not just working against them all the time. So they have come up with an absolutely brilliant plan, totally out of the box thinking by the Republicans here. And of course, I'm being ridiculously sarcastic because their plan is to cut taxes. But don't worry, not your taxes. If you're watching this, I assure you, your taxes aren't going to get cut. My taxes aren't going to get cut. No. They're talking about repealing the estate tax. You know, the tax that you pay when you have an ultra wealthy relative die and they pass everything on to you. Republicans think it's unfair for the recipient of this money from their dead relatives. They think it's unfair that they would have to pay a tax on it. Why? Well, for starters, because they didn't do a damn thing to get the money, right? Aren't you the party that says people got to work hard, they can't be lazy? You're the party that developed the term welfare queen, and here you are protecting some of the biggest welfare queens in this country, the inheritance babies, as Mike Papantonio loves to call them, because that's what they are. They're people who don't even understand the value of work. They're people who don't have to do anything. They're people who don't even contribute to society in any meaningful way. They sit back and ride the coattails of whatever relative left them millions. And for the record, it's only 2,500 Americans who pay that tax. So we're not even talking about some kind of massive problem here in the United States. No, 2,500 Americans pay the inheritance tax any given year. And Republicans think that that's 2,500 too many. This goes to what I have said so many times, and I will continue to say it so many times. The only idea the Republicans have had in over 40 years now is to cut taxes. That is the only thing the Republican Party stands for. That is the only thing they can get in their tiny little minds. Anytime a problem comes up, like, hey, we're in the middle of a pandemic, cut taxes. Okay, we got a healthcare crisis, and you cut taxes for the wealthy. Yeah, cool. Hey, we need infrastructure investment. What do you got on that? Let's give the wealthy a tax cut. Cool. That actually doesn't do anything. All it does is concentrate more wealth in the hands of the ultra wealthy. Doesn't stimulate the economy in any way. It doesn't help American workers. It doesn't help homeless people. It doesn't help the healthcare crisis, the student loan debt crisis. It doesn't do a damn thing for the United States other than give people who don't need it more money. And that is literally the only idea that Republicans have left in their tiny little brains. Whenever a problem comes up, whenever they need a new idea, they pull out that one talking point. Let's cut taxes for the wealthy. Well, after their 2017 tax cut, where they swore up and down all over social media, everybody's getting a raise, and then workers saw they didn't get the raise, everybody's on to the scam now. So good luck pushing this one. Americans know what you're all about now.